Amid intense public outrage over the May 20 MST bus signage controversy, Governor Ajay Kumar Bala lands at Imphal International Airport and gets airlifted from airport till Kangla to avoid protesters. Public agitation over May 20 MST bus signage controversy continues unabated with fresh protests erupting in Imphal. People demand public apology from Governor Ajay Kumar Bala. Seven-member COCOMI team led by convener Khuraisam Athoba leaves Imphal to attend an exclusive meeting with Ministry of Home Affairs scheduled for tomorrow in the national capital. And resident doctors of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences JANIMS Porumpat Stage protest meet against recent hike in postgraduate course fees. Protesting doctors warned of halting emergency services. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Amid the widespread protest over May 20 MST bus signage controversy, Governor Ajay Kumar Bala landed at Imphal International Airport at 2:20 p.m. today from Delhi via Indigo flight 6E5118. Large crowds gathered from Kesampa Junction to the airport road demanding a public apology from the governor. Initially expected to travel by road to Rajbhavan, plans were changed due to public protest. He was airlifted by helicopter till Kangla and finally reached Rajbhavan by 3:15 p.m. Tensions remained high with continued protests across key locations. Public outrage over the May 20 MST bus signage controversy continues unabated, with fresh protests erupting in Imphal since early in the day. Demonstrators demanding an apology from Governor Ajay Kumar Bala gathered in large numbers at the Imphal International Airport gate early in the day after news spread that the governor would be arriving from the national capital this afternoon. Simultaneously, another crowd of protesters assembled in the Kwakatel area, where tensions escalated into a scuffle with security personnel. To control the situation, security forces fired tear gas shells to disperse the agitators. The protest teams from a recent incident where personnel of the Maha Regiment allegedly asked media person travelling on a Manipur State Transport MST bus to remove the Manipur signage, sparkling widespread condemnation and calls for accountability from state authorities. Protesters under the banner of COCOMI marched towards Imphal International Airport from Kwakatel Bazaar, anticipating Governor Ajay Kumar Bala's arrival from Delhi. Slogans were raised and scuffles broke out along the route. Rally Kwakatel. People in Kakching district also took out protests today at Nahal Tlaibung near Kakching Kaitilt against the May 20 MST bus incident. Locals, along with representatives of various CSOs, gathered to express their anger and disappointment. Protesters condemned that the incident is the treatment of Manipur as an external entity with its own land and called for unity in defending Manipur's territorial and cultural integrity. Placards carried messages such as Governor, Chief Secretary, Security Advisor and DGP must step down and Governor must apologize for humiliating the people of Manipur. Protesters stressed the need to invoke the pre-merger agreement, calling it a significant legal and historical foundation in defending Manipur's status. Students and Mairapaibi members also carried out agitation by forming human chain and raising slogans at Moiranglamkai Tidim Road today. They chanted, "We condemn India's policy to obliterate Manipur. People will not allow erasing Manipur and don't obliterate Manipur," etc. The demonstration was jointly carried out by local organizations such as UCOBIT, MPAL, Amoava, Bisnupur Unit and MSF Bisnupur Branch, which work in collaboration with Amuko, Porei Lemerold, Amoava, Chor and MSF. Meitei Council Mori also organized a protest meet at Wangjing Kodompopi Sports Complex Relief Camp ground, condemning the May 20 incident. IDPs taking refuge at Wangjing Kodompopi Sports Complex Relief Camp and Wangjing Lamding Higher Secondary School Relief Camp took part in the sit-in. They raised several slogans and held placards condemning the incident. A 7-member delegation of Coordinating Committee on Manipur's Integrity, COCOMI, left Imphal today for New Delhi to attend an exclusive meeting with the Ministry of Home Affairs MHA scheduled for tomorrow, May 27. Speaking to media ahead of the departure at Imphal International Airport, COCOMI convener Kuraisam Athoba stated that the delegation will present key resolutions adopting during the historic Manipur People's Convention held at Kumantlampak on May 3 this year. Additionally, they will raise urgent concern regarding the recent amnesty bus incident on May 20, which has triggered widespread public outrage. The COCOMI leader further emphasized that the dialogue with MHA is not a routine meeting but a strategic engagement, one that parallels high-level diplomatic efforts like India-Pakistan talks, given the gravity of the ongoing crisis in Manipur. The committee voiced deep concern over the state's current administrative vacuum under President rule and condemned the repeated use of tear gas and mob bomb sales against peaceful protesters, especially women. Yesterday's clash with security forces has only intensified public unrest, prompting COCOMI to include demands for accountability and administrative change in their meeting agenda. Demands to be placed before MHA include a public apology from the governor for perceived disrespect towards the people of Manipur, immediate removal or transfer of the chief secretary, DGP and security advisor who are seen as failing the public trust, an end to violence crackdown on non-violence protesters, particularly women and largely citizens, and action against those responsible for the use of excessive force during recent protests. COCOMI reiterated its concern regarding the long-standing issue of alleged infiltration by foreign nationals and narco-terrorist elements, particularly those associated with Kuki armed groups. The committee believes that such elements pose a significant internet threat and urged the central government to address the matter with the same urgency as external threats on India's western front.
aduga hana thanakiba lemnariba aikogi sigi convention gi resolution singa dugi magi agenda singa du pursue tongna gi process asu punna punjalakona marum oirakanda hojiti akoi chumna gi convention gi resolution du kaktana tana hoji hoji ngarang sumi myam ma inun myam soktana kokomini changjal laiba khongjang singa dugi part amoina chatharakiba goltabi gi issue gi matang asi jo akoi singsoi choidana aikoina wari sanaba matamda aikoi pursue togani aduga aikoi gi si ahan bani aikoina handa hawribasi aduga manipur da thokriba chahi ani suraba crisis asi resolve tongna bagi akoi gi kokomi gi maikai dagi sincere attempt ama tauba hongna bagi ngasi akhwena delhi da chachari bisi adugi ahan ba step amani aduga step asigi makha tarakwa da further aikoi thabak myam ama aikoi changjan gadaba wali.
Amid ongoing outrage over the Maharashtra personnel denying passes to an MST vehicle carrying journalists to the Siroi Lily festival in Ukhrul, yet another incident involving media obstruction has surfaced. Personnel of the 16th Garhwal Rifle allegedly denied entry to journalists who had arrived to cover a felicitation program for students of Torbung Gram Panchayat excelling in BOSIMT and COSIM examination. The event was organized by Lamthabung Area Voluntary Association and Club yesterday. In a video statement, Club Secretary Kaitan Lakpam Sushil stated that the program aimed to honor local students who had succeeded academically despite the ongoing violence in the state. However, the 16 Garawant Rifle personnel not only blocked media access but reportedly detained journalists for several hours and attempted to search their cameras and equipments. Resident doctors of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS, Porompat staged a protest meet today, voicing strong objection to the recent hike in postgraduate course fees. Protesting resident doctors have taken a decision to halt emergency services. The hesitation was sparked by an unprecedented increase in PG course fees from 1 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees for the third-year program without any corresponding hike in stipends. Despite submitting repeated demands since February 2025, the doctors say they have received no response from the authorities. As part of their protest, resident doctors staged a protest meet in front of the JNIMS OPD block, where Dr. Walibia Khamnam told Impact News that the sudden fee hike has placed an undue burden on the resident doctors. It may be mentioned that the resident doctors have been on strike since May 20.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯥꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯟꯗꯦꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯔꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤ ꯂꯦꯞꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯔꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯂꯦꯞꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯏꯃꯔꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯔꯃꯦꯜ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯆꯒꯅꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯏꯃꯔꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ PGT ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯜꯇꯦꯟꯠ ꯖꯦꯌꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯦꯗ ꯇꯧꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯈꯪꯉꯤꯀꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯏ ꯃꯥꯁ ꯀꯦꯖꯨꯋꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯦꯅꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯝ ꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯐꯝꯗꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯅꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯣꯛꯇꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯦꯜꯞ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ
Patsoi MLA Sapong Kunjakeswar hints at the possibility of significant developmental initiatives by state MLAs in the coming days. He made the statement during the Diamond Jubilee celebration of the Ghari Youth Club held today. Addressing the gathering, the MLA remarked that while the public may perceive differences among legislatures, all MLAs share the same sentiment and commitment towards the people. He urged that the current turmoil be seen as opportunity to foster unity and collective progress. The event was graced by All Manipur Working Journalist Union President Asem Bakhtar, Ghari Youth Club President Phomdom Prama Mangangcha, local leaders and club members. A 2-minute silence was observed in memory of those who lost their lives due to ongoing unrest. Gifts were presented to former members of the club in recognition of their contribution.
Politics alamuna randi tongjamoy na wajiri ako giti sa hayrak kani MLA mo pun mangamde na yewo for sum mayam puning nuai la hajin da bunate ko nu khari mun da paper ni yo vidai sin yo nu khari mun da kai lo na khoi MLA wo ne wo ga sa khoi punjan ja haga ga ba chin da pun ba kan te khoi dil pun le bo ana nu khari da nu yo khoi na to ga ba thok sin ana ngasi diamond jubilee se let us do that.
Union Minister of State for Corporate Affairs and Road Transport and Highways, Hars Malhotra, will visit Manipur from May 27 to May 29. According to reliable source, the visit, part of the donor minister's initiative to strengthen ties with the northeastern region, includes a review of development needs and key social indicators in Technopole district. He will also assess the progress of central government schemes, particularly those related to corporate affairs and road transport and highways. A detailed report will be submitted to the donor ministry and Prime Minister's office. All officials concerned have been directed to ensure smooth execution of the visit's objective. Now a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the launching of the Nation First campaign by National Institute of Technology and IT Manipur. Keep watching Impact News.
I gaming Ahibamjit Kumar Singh NEET UG 2022 exam da Manipur gi oina state topper oiraki and I am a very proud student of Comet Coaching Institute.
Start your journey with Comet. Manipur leading NEET Coaching Institute. Admissions are now open for the regular NEET UG Medical. Apply before the 31st of May, 2025. Classes begin 12th of June 2025. With a legacy of success, 184 students cleared NEET in 2023, 177 in 2024, and state toppers year after year. Experienced faculty, NCERT-based study material, regular assessments, and personal mentorship.
Future experience in the Comet ki manungda lairiba facilities in asi amutang di try to
Free studentships and 50% fee concessions available for meritorious students. Seats are limited. Comet, where excelling is the way of life. Enroll today, shine tomorrow.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. National Institute of Technology NIT Manipur Chairman of the Board of Governors Bajrang Plant Bagra officially launched the Nation First campaign at the institute today. Speaking at the event held at the NIT Conference Hall, Chairman Bagra emphasized that patriotism must be prioritized over self-interest. He stated that the decline in India's economic prosperity in the past was not due to internal shortcomings, but because people pursued individual gains at the cost of national progress. He rejected the idea that India's recent development was mainly due to Western influence, asserting that true economic stagnation occurred during foreign domination. Bagra stressed that India's path to growth lies in unity and collective national consciousness and called upon every citizen to embrace the spirit of nation first for a stronger future.
Now we are at a stage, we have come together as India, not only in the cultural sense. We were always India in a cultural sense for thousands of years. But now even in a political sense, we are one nation. That if we fail again, if we let our spirit of Indianness, if we let our spirit of Indian nationalism, spirit of patriotism go weaken again, we are facing the same consequence. Nobody can save us. We are safer only when we are one.
Taking part in the event, Managing Director of Caesar Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palint emphasized that national progress begins with each citizen embracing the spirit of putting the nation above self. Dr. Palint noted that the remarkable transformation in Manipur's healthcare sector, stating that unlike earlier times, people now have access to quality medical services without excessive financial burden. He stressed that real economic development will be driven by the younger generation's active participation in the healthcare and education sectors. Dr. Palint shared that Caesar Hospital will support NIT students interested in conducting research in biomedical engineering.
It's not just a slogan, it is a mindset that it drives us to prioritize the well-being of the nation and progress of the nation. And at the same time, youth empowerment is crucial in India's growth. And initiatives like this campaign play a significant role in shaping the next generation of leaders.
Assam Downtown University today organized a seminar titled Implementation of National Education Policy NEP 2020 in the Northeast State with special reference to Manipur at the Imperial Hall of Classic Grandi in Fall. Professor Rajiv Sharma from the Faculty of Science, Assam Downtown University, delivered key insights on the core objectives, transformative features and long-term vision of the NEP 2020, especially in the context of Manipur and other northeastern states. The seminar aimed to facilitate academic discourse and policy awareness among educators, scholars and stakeholders involved in reshaping the education system in alignment with NEP guidelines. Manipuris settled in Assam have formed Manipuri Autonomous Council Demand Coordination Committee to push for an autonomous council from the Assam government. Various civil society organizations held a meeting yesterday at Rangpur in Kasar district to discuss the demand. Representatives from Manipuri National Council, Manipuri Youth Front of Assam, Young Manipuri Council Assam and retired ACS officer KANGUJAM Santi Kumar attended the meeting. The initiative aims to safeguard the cultural and political rights of Manipuris in Assam. Unidentified miscreants planted a hand grenade at the veranda of 40-year-old Muhammad Abdul Qadir Pukrimayum's resident in Ward Number 1 of Kwokta, Tera Khongsangbi, Gram Panchayat, Bishnupur district last night around 11:30 a.m. The incident has sparked alarm among residents, especially amid the ongoing unrest in Manipur. Local civil society organizations, including All Kwokta Youth Voluntary Organization, All Kwokta Coordinating Committee, Jamiyatun Ulama Bishnupur, and Anjuman Islahi Mushra Kwoktan, have condemned the act. Amidst the landslide disrupted vehicular movement along National Highway number 37 Imphal-Jiriban Road near Rangkhund and Longchung today. Debris from the landslide, which occurred around 11 a.m., blocked the highway, causing significant traffic congestion. In response, the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHIDCL) swiftly initiated clearance operations. By around 2 p.m., the road was cleared and normal traffic flow resumed. Manipuri film Yaho Thengba Khoimu Blossom of Love has brought laurels to the state by winning the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Film Puraskar of the India 2024-25 and the Best Feature Film Award. The awards were presented during a film award ceremony held at Nehru Center, Mumbai last evening. The film, directed by Rakesh Naremt and written by Dr. R.K. Nayasana, features screenplay and dialogue by Khwarakpam Brishwa Mitra. Notably, Yaho Thengba Khoimu stands out as the first of its kind in Manipuri cinema, making a remarkable impact with its unique storytelling and emotional depth. A 15-day detoxification camp kicked off at Yening Foundation Conference Hall today. The detoxification camp is being jointly organized by Yening Foundation Manipur and Arambai Tengul, Bishnupur district. Former Oinamt constituency MLA Laishram Radhakishore, among others, were present at the occasion. More than 35 people will undergo detoxification in the 50-day camp. Now the sports news. Kundrakpam constituency MLA T.H. Lokeshwar remarked that the present situation calls for a massive movement. He reaffirmed that the fate of Manipur is uncertain if the people fail to take up steps to safeguard it. MLA Lokeshwar made the remark at the closing ceremony of the 3rd YLL Trophy 2025 organized by Kundrakpam Mayai Lekai Yaifa Lamzing Club. In the final match of the 5-man Open Football Soccer Tournament, ANYCA Awang Nangairang defeated PYO Kundrakpam 3-2 in the penalty shootout. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Amid intense public outrage over the May 20 MST bus signage controversy, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala lands at Imphal International Airport and gets airlifted from airport till Kangla to avoid protesters. Public agitation over May 20 MST bus signage controversy continues unabated with fresh protests erupting in Imphal. People demand public apology from Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala. 7-member COCOMI team led by convener Christ Mathawa leaves Imphal to attend an exclusive meeting with Ministry of Home Affairs scheduled for tomorrow in the national capital. And resident doctors of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS Porompat stage protest meet against recent hike in postgraduate course fees. Protesting doctors warned of halting emergency services. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Siri Gaur